In today's video, I'll be unveiling to you the Forex trading strategy that changed my trading game forever and made me fire my boss. Yes, you heard me right. I fired my boss. This Forex trading strategy is the best you can get anywhere. Well, do not take my word for it. Watch this video till the end and you'll be singing the same song. I'll be breaking down the secret to raking in profits on a consistent basis, and I'll be showing you a live trade so you get to see how this works. Now, without further ado, let's get straight into the video.
This is the USD JPY chart. We're going to be making use of 4 indicators, actually moving averages, okay, exponential moving averages. So let's add them to our charts. This is moving average 13. The red color is moving average 13. The aqua color is moving average 50, while the white color is moving average 200. The blue color is moving average 800. You need to understand how the market moves. The market moves in this form, okay, in levels of threes, okay, or circles of threes. Now, for a buy setup, you're going to be seeing something like a W form first, and then the market rises into one level, and then a consolidation or pullback, and then goes up for the second level, consolidation or pullback, and then the third level, and then ends the day, week, month, or year in consolidation. Now, for a sell setup, the same thing happens. You're going to see an M first drop formed, and then a drop into level 1, and a pullback, a drop into level 2, a pullback, and another drop into level 3, then end the day, week, year, or month in consolidation. This is what happens in all time frame, guys. All time frame, you need to understand that. On the 15 minutes time frame, you're going to see something like this. Your normal M formation for a sell, M formation, a drop, a pullback, another drop, pullback, and another drop. If you see these 3 levels on the 15 minutes time frame, like an M forms, one drop, another drop, and another drop, okay, it simply means that on the 5 minutes time frame, you're going to be seeing multiple patterns. Now, each of these time frames, okay, gives you 3 levels on the preceding time frame. What do I mean by that? Now, if you remember, most of the indicator strategies that I usually share to you, I usually do what we call top-down analysis. I'll make a combination of H4, H1, and M15. The reason I'm doing that is because of my knowledge of the fact that one H4 time frame contains 3 H1 levels, and one H1 time frame level contains 3 M15 levels. This is very simple, guys. One M15 level contains 3 M5 levels. Now, this is exactly what I'm trying to say here, guys. This is the one level in M15, and this is 3 levels in M5. That's exactly what you get. Now, this is another level in M15, and this is that same one level on M15, giving you 3 levels or 3 pushes on the M5 time frame. Now, this is another level on M15. These are the 3 pushes on M5. Now, this is a very top secret that you need to understand to be a master in the Forex market. Now, it will interest you to know that this simple thing I'm showing you happens on all time frame. For example, one level on your M5 time frame also, just as one level, sorry, on your M15 time frame gives you 3 levels or 3 pushes on the M5 time frame. So also one level on your M5 time frame gives you 3 pushes, okay, 3 pushes on your M1 time frame. Do you get me, guys? So that is just it. This is a very top secret that if you understand, you're going to know how to position yourself rightly in the market. Let's say you notice a crossover of the 13 EMA above the 50 EMA. Then that should give you an indication that you've already entered into level 1. Do you understand? So you've crossed level 1 already. So you just simply need to wait for the pullback to the EMAs and take your trade to the next direction. Very, very simple. So mind you, your pullback, your crossovers must always happen in the direction you expect to take your trades. Okay. So when you notice the 1350 EMA crossover, just know that you just moved away from level 1. When you notice the 50-200, know that you just moved away from level 2. And now for the level 3, okay, when you notice either the 200 EMA crossing over the 800 EMA, okay, that's an indication that you're in level 3, or the 50 EMA crossing over the 800 EMA, okay, guys. So that's just it. In the case of a sell, the same thing, okay. You will notice the crossover, okay, happen in this direction, and then that will tell you that you just dropped into level 1 consolidation, and you should be looking out for the next push, which is going to be your level 2. Okay, so you can take trades in that direction. I'm going to be showing you trades that I took to explain to you. Now, with a proper understanding of this, you don't need to rush into the market or chase the market, because you know that if you come into the market and you saw that the market is in a particular level, you just need to wait for the pullback and take your trade in that direction. Very, very simple, guys. This is an H4 chart actually, and this is the level 1 for the H4. This is the level 2 for the H4, and this is the level 3 drop for the H4. Notice something. We have the level, the 1315 crossover, 1315 crossover, indicating that we are in level 1. Now this is the 50 200 crossover, indicating that we're in level 2 on the H4, and this is the 50 200 crossover, indicating that we're in the level 3. So please take note of the brown boxes. That's what we use to represent the H4 levels. Inside each of the H4 levels, you'll notice something, that we were still able to identify our H1 levels. So look at the first H4 level. We're able to identify the level 1 H1, level 2 H1, and what? Level 3 H1. Now, what about this same story for the level 2 H4? We're able to identify level 1 H1, level 2 H1, and level 3 H1. Also, for the third level H4 level, we're able to identify level 1 H1, level 2 H1, and level 3 H1. So guys, this is very, very simple. This should help you know what to do when you come into the market. Now, enough of you trying to take little trades, okay? With this understanding, you would be able to look into the market and pick enough pips for yourselves, guys. This is the H4 level 1 that I showed you initially. Now, this is the H1 time frame, and you'll notice what we have here, the different H1 levels, okay, being separated on the H4 level. So this is your level 1 of H4, oh sorry, H1. This is the level 2. Notice the 1350 crossover, notice the 5200 crossover, and notice the 5800 crossover. This is how we enter our trades, okay? If I see the 3050 crossover, then I'm going to start looking for shorts, okay? For short trade, for sell trade, the crossover needs to happen from the top to the bottom. Now, also this 50 200 crossover, and then look at what happened. I entered my trade, and also 50 800, I entered my trade. Now back to the USD JPY chart. You'll notice something. I'm looking out for a sell opportunity. Now, the first thing I'm going to have to look out for is what? If you look here, you'll notice something, that we had a 1350 crossover here, okay, indicating that the market dropped for the level 1, okay, give us the level 1 drop. So once I notice this, I'm going to be looking out for sell opportunities, guys. As soon as the market crossed over here, then that should tell me something, that I'm simply going to be waiting for sell opportunities also. Please mind you, the market crossed over and dropped. What you just simply needed to wait for was for the market to retrace back to the EMAs again, and then you take your sell, okay? Now for level 2, same thing. The market crossed over, beautiful. Now you just simply need to wait for the market to pull back to the EMAs, and then you take your sell. Guys, this is as simple as it can get, okay? So give us the level 1 drop, give us the level 2 drop, okay, and then also he gave us the level 3 drop. This is something that happens on any pair. It doesn't matter the kind of pair you're trading, whether you're someone that likes trading currencies, the Euro USDs and the rest, or gold, or GBP USD, or Bitcoin, you like cryptocurrencies, Ethereum and all of that, okay, or you're someone that likes trading the deriv volatility indices, guys. Now look at what happened here. I noticed the market gave me my level 1 here on the M15 time frame, okay. This was my M15 time frame, level 1 rise. Then what happened, I also noticed that the level 2 rise was this. Okay, and then what did I do? I waited for the market to drop to the EMAs, and then I took my trade. See the number of positions I took, because I was very sure and confident of this particular trade. And please do not get confused about what happened. This is just simply a reflection of what was happening in the larger time frame. Okay, that's simply what I took advantage of before entering this trade, guys.
If you found this video helpful, please do not forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you get notified each time we post new content on this channel. And please do give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. And until next time, I'll see you. Thank you.